curious, slightly amused. In specific corners of the internet, sports fandom has taken a supernatural turn. Fans are actively hiring online witches to cast physical hexes. The target of these digital curses is NBA veteran Klay Thompson, following his explosive 2026 split from Grammy-winning artist Thee Stallion. The fallout immediately dominated the news cycle. Sports analysts like Stephen A. Smith derailed their standard basketball programming to deliver a 42-minute rant analyzing the breakup. Uninvolved third parties were suddenly dragged into the crossfire. WNBA guard Lexi Brown had to publicly defend herself after fans incorrectly linked her to the cheating rumors. The weight of the public spectacle grew so heavy that Thee Stallion cut her Broadway run in Moulin Rouge short, stepping away from the stage early. This reaction, the curses, the collateral damage, the national headlines, is a massive cultural response to the end of a private relationship that lasted less than a year. Some commentators immediately questioned the public's intensity. Radio host Charlemagne the God went on air to ask why the audience was acting like this couple had been married for 2 decades. Matter of fact, they weren't married. They didn't share children. They dated for roughly 10 months. Humans spend an average of 52 minutes every single day talking about other people, but our brains seem to prioritize the private lives of famous strangers over the people in our own social circles. While pop culture pundits struggle to explain this obsession, a recent study from researchers at Bocconi University and USC suggests this behavior follows a specific, measurable pattern in our social brains. To understand the outrage, we have to look at the invisible structures governing how we interact with high-status figures. Every instance of gossip relies on the gossip triad: sender, receiver, and target. In typical social relationships, like with friends, influence is balanced. Both parties affect each other. But the celebrity dynamic is parasocial. It is structurally imbalanced and entirely one-sided. Thee Stallion influences a fan's mood, their media diet, and their identity. But that fan has zero actual interpersonal influence over her. This imbalance removes the social friction that usually stops us from consuming a stranger's private life, making us feel entitled to their split. Gossip relies on 2 variables: guilt and excitement. Gossiping about close friends brings high excitement but heavy guilt. Discussing ex-partners yields low guilt and low excitement. But a celebrity target triggers maximum excitement, while the parasocial disconnect removes all interpersonal guilt. This explains the hexes. Fans can publicly demand an injury for Klay Thompson because the parasocial barrier neutralizes their capacity for empathy. To them, the target isn't a relational partner, they're a character in a story. Through this mechanism, humans extract the evolutionary thrill of social drama without paying the tax of interpersonal consequence. This behavior isn't just a psychological quirk. It has a tangible impact on the entertainment industry's bottom line. The researchers discovered that engaging in gossip directly increases a consumer's willingness to pay for products related to that celebrity. While sports analysts argued that Thee Stallion should keep the breakup private, the data suggests that taking the drama public is actually a highly effective economic strategy. The fans aren't just sending hexes, they are aggressively hyping her club appearances and awaiting her 2026 album as a direct response to the spectacle. The primal urge to talk about others acts as a predictable behavioral funnel, turning idle conversation into the actual sales and endorsement value that funds the industry.